Yo, what's up? It's your boy RJ in the building, and I just want to say that before we get into the video, that this is going to be a two-part guide. Due to pain being so diverse, the whole thing ended up recording for over an hour long. So I decided to cut it up. This will be more focused on his combos, or guard pressure and stuff like that, and the next video will probably cover everything else. So be sure to look out for part 2. Let's get into the video. Do you want me to try it on you, if anything?
My goodness, how do you do that? You need to teach me. What? Hold on, I swear this works. Oh my goodness.
Do you have to do it like super quick, maybe?
I think
Nah, that's
so.
too slow. Maybe
There
like that.
we go. Okay,
At
so
range.
it's the angle. It's the angle.
Yo,
Am I
what's
good to go
up?
now?
Yeah, say it again. Huh?
Am I good to go now? Or are you doing the intro now?
I'm gonna do the intro now.
Yeah.
Alright. Yo, what's up? It's your boy RJ in the building, and today is I think the third or fourth part of the teaching guide featuring Ipal teaching us paint. So if you'd like to introduce yourself, Ipal.
Hey guys, my name is Ipal. As some of you all have known me from different names like Base Psycho and Cam Possible and all that, but everyone still calls me Ipal, and right now the PSN I'm on right now at least is Chikadai 7. But today me and RJ are going to be showing you Pain and what he can do, how he kind of works, different situations that he could be viable in or could not be viable in.
Exactly. Alright guys, so stay tuned. Let's get into the video.
皆もご存知、渦巻きナルト。
Alright, so what can you tell me about Pain? Let's get started.
So, Pain is a very great character, as we all know. He has very excellent combos, starting from his, in my opinion, his most optimal combo probably being either his up or down combo. Both for his up combo is great for combo pressure, such as, like, go ahead, block for me. His up combo will actually go all the way until the dogs come out, so it gives you at least enough time to kind of stall if you maybe have to. Get some great guard pressure to pressure your opponent to maybe break their guard or force them to sub or do whatever you would like them to do in that kind of situation.
Okay.
But
Okay.
we always have to start out. Go ahead.
So you're saying, so in terms of guard pressure, you're saying the best combo to use is his up combo, basically.
Yeah, I would say that's definitely the best thing he has. And then the other form of guard pressure that I know is, go ahead, block for me, is the quick 1, 2, 3 switch.
Okay. Okay.
Obviously, I didn't do that fast enough. Someone actually could have countered that if they would want to in an actual match, but that is possible to do.
Okay. So you're saying his IC, up to IC4, so up to the push, you're saying is good, or just the 3 hits?
I would say more so. I believe the 3 hits.
Okay.
Yeah, because the 4th hit will push them back too far.
Yeah. Okay.
The 4th hit ends up actually pushing your opponent back too far, but the shuriken keeps them right close enough to you for you to perform that IC3 into switch.
Okay. So IC3 or commit to the 5 is what you're saying. In terms of guard pressure, that's what you want to play off of. And obviously, because he doesn't really have like a Chidori or a Sengun, it's more of like a mix from there, you would say? Or is it like guaranteed pressure for the switch?
I would say it depends on how fast you do it. Because if you do it fast enough, it could be guaranteed pressure. It could be.
Yeah.
But also, you could do something like
Mix.
there's different little things you could do, just because if someone knows you're going to do this quick, they could actually counter fast.
Okay.
Rather than if you were to go into that sidestep switch, you could actually stop them from doing that.
Yeah. Okay. It also gives them like a little bait, like they think they're free and then stuff. I'm saying. So what I do personally, I just want to see your opinion on it. What I do as well is I sometimes do 3 hits into Jutsu switch. What do you think about that?
I think it's actually, depending on the situation, it could be good. I would say more so your opponent will still choose to block.
Okay.
At that point in the combo, I would assume your opponent would still choose to block. However, depending on the situation, it may still lock them down.
Okay.
It just depends. Like when you're thinking about something like that, when you're trying to keep people locked down, you want to do it as efficiently as possible without losing any chakra.
Yeah.
Which, as we know, Jutsus take like big chakra like that.
Yeah. So it's like it's an option, but it's not guaranteed. It's more just you're going for a read, if more or less, basically.
Yeah, I would say it's like depending, because there's so many things you can do. Like we could say, like so far in this lesson we have around that's about 3 different ways to get out of something. Like
Yeah.
3 different ways to kind of bait your opponent. So we can look at it as like rather than a 50-50, it could be like a 25-25-25, something like that.
Yeah, something like
Or,
that. Like a 33.3 recurring or whatever.
Wait. Let's do 100 divided by 3. It's like a 33.
Yeah,
like a
33. Yeah, like a 33.
Yeah, like you have like 33% chance of guessing it right.
Yeah.
What they're going to do.
Okay.
With that being stated, one thing I like to do, I either like to do this one, maybe go for something like that, just because that's character specific with Hashirama or something like that. But the one thing that I love to do is, I'm gonna actually break your guard here for that. Okay. The one thing that I actually really love to do. That's something that's really good with Pain, because he allows you to set up for Jutsu buffer setups, which is a very big part of the meta of this game.
Yeah. So
and he allows you to set up for Jutsu buffers.
So to break it down for obviously the beginner and intermediate players, what you did there was the 5 hits on guard, and then you dash stopped into dash again, and then you switched into Madara and then buffered, basically.
Yeah.
Okay, so just to explain it again for the newer players, beginner intermediate players. So what he did was the 5 hit of the up combo. He then ninja moved and then dashed immediately, switching into Madara to do his IC2, so the first 2 hits. He buffered in the Jutsu as well, while switching to Hashirama, jump throw in the kunai, and continue on guard pressure. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically why, because I get a lot of people going, that happened way too quick, no clue what happened. So that's basically what happened. I will slow it down in the video just so you look can see it, but like so yeah, so he used the pushback to his advantage because this Madara excels in his buffering his jutsu. But yeah.
And then I would say if you're more so in the beginning range, just do this. It won't have that same pressuring effect, but depending on how you're learning the game and the players that you do play against, I would say this should work out more than fine.
Okay.
Oh, well, I've actually screwed that up. Wait.
There you go.
Like that should work out fine if you just wait till the dogs come out and then you sidestep in the switch. That should work out fine.
Yeah. Okay.
Now, if you are that player who's really advanced, they know what they're doing, I would suggest you go for the classic and the buffer.
Yeah.
Even though I didn't have the switch to perform it, I would definitely suggest you go for that Jutsu buffer setup.
Okay.
Just to really keep your opponents who are of that high caliber locked down, because most players will know how to get out of that first situation, which is why this is, in my opinion, the best one to go for.
Okay. Okay. So would you say
definitely say that was the most optimal?
So would you say, regarding obviously the 3 hits into dash switch,
yes,
you want to make sure to have the other character, you want to make sure they have decent guard pressure, because for example Storm4 Madara, he only has up to here for guard pressure. Yes. So you wouldn't switch into him, so you need to make sure you have another character that complements that. You know what I'm saying?
I would only, yeah, it's like depending on if you have Madara or not, I would only ever switch into Madara. If I have that Jutsu buffer setup intended. Yeah.
Okay.
I would say if you do not know, if you're not as advanced with Jutsu buffering and stuff like that, I would suggest you go for just a regular IC3 into dash switch to perform that guard pressure, because most people can't, if done correctly, most people cannot react to that, if not at all. Okay. If it's actually done correctly. Okay.
So, in terms of recapping, just tying everything together, you're saying Pain excels in guard pressure and complement other characters guard pressure too.
Yes. Okay. I would say Pain is the most viable character in terms of just throwing people together. Like if you have a really good team, like let's say you have a really good shell, like Madara and Hashirama is a really amazing shell. If you had no clue who else to put with it, and
Put
you don't
Pain.
really know much about the game, Pain is literally all reliable and always has been in the Naruto Storm franchise. He's always been a great character that complements any team and can tie any team together.
Okay. Yeah, I think Pain is well known for just. Well, he's so well rounded. I think the only thing obviously he doesn't have is like a neutral jutsu, but he has the defensive jutsu. He's good up close. He has very fast shakukunai. So it's like he's just so well rounded. Like you can literally put him in anything.
Yes.
A side note for what I like to use, talking about is shakukunai, yeah? So you know the tech where you bounce off the guard and you throw kunai, and if you throw it at the right frame, you can really break the guard. Like, my next hit should break it. I was going to say that he even has that as well, because it was on the topic of guard pressure. I was saying he even has that too, in it. So doing that into like a jutsu switch.
Oh, I can't do that like that fast. I was never really great at that.
Oh, what the shakukunai? Yeah, the reason why I do it is for stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because when you do pressure a guard, if I has to hit you next, boom. Do you know what I mean? So I think that's also another good method to use as well for like guard pressure.
Yeah. Like I can do it like if you're blocking, and I can do that, but I can't do the other one.
So yeah.
But granted, it's like Pain just really has amazing pressure in allowing you to tie setups together. Jutsu buffer setups. You can do this if you would like. Wait, you could do that if you wanted to do something like that. So
yeah.
Oh. Go ahead, block for me. Like you could do something like this.
Yeah, and then add in the guard pressure. Yeah.
You could do something like that because you could incorporate the chakra dash into like that to break their guard quicker.
Yeah. Okay. So what I'm hearing is that if you're fighting against a Pain and they're doing this, you might want to think twice about sitting in your block. You might want to try and get like a tilt switch or something like that, like just to get out.
You want to try to do something. You just don't want to let them wail on you.
Yeah, basically. Okay, so you're saying that Pain is best complemented with a character. So he's good on his own, but he really shines paired with someone. Like that's how you want to use him. You don't want to just sit as Pain and only stay as Pain and do your thing. You want to incorporate the switch and the switch tech and all the rest of it to really bring out Pain's true colors, is what you're saying, yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
I would say Pain is amazing on his own. He can definitely do it all by himself, but he works best with tying in with other characters and really making them shine, because obviously with the things he has great defense, great offense, so he allows other characters to just kind of do what they want once he sets up.
Yeah. Okay. So obviously we've been focusing on the guard pressure. What can you tell me about in terms of his combos now? So this is if you catch someone, whether it's on sub, whether it's like max damage without sub. What would you recommend like people do?
So there's a few things you can do, and I would say it's a little bit depending upon your situation that you're in. Let's say you catch someone with 0 subs. This is the best way I would say to really rack up your damage. You could do something like that if you don't know how to do that, but you could do this. This is like what a lot of people would do.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm trash for that. I did it wrong. You could do that.
Okay.
You could do that, but a lot of people tend to do this one. Well, a lot of people, you could do that, or if you do not know how to continue a combo like this, if you don't know how to continue a combo like that, you could just regularly combo cancel that shit. And go ahead and kill me for this one.
That's why I did so, but yeah. Okay. So you're saying if you catch someone no subs with Pain, it's best to use the down combo, basically. You use the down combo, be quick with a jump reset, just to save some chakra, but if not, then obviously just chakra dash on the floor and you're fine, basically.
Yeah. Now, let's say if your opponent is super low health, right? I would say it's best to I forgot, it would kill you anyway. So like this. Well,
I can try it if anything. No, that's
I should just let you do it.
No, it's all good.
So basically, if you really want to kill someone fast, like let's say they don't have much health to go by, I would definitely suggest doing the up combo for sure.
Yeah, the fastest combo he has, right?
Yeah, that's the fastest combo he has, and it has excellent damage behind it. So this is the fast thing. He has a really fast damaging combo. And if you're really just trying to get someone out of there and they have like not much health left, you can easily do that and just finish them off. Because that combo will finish them off. Whereas sometimes down combos are a little weird and they don't finish people off. Sometimes they just don't.
Yep. Hashtag Danzo. Hashtag Neji.
Yeah, it's like sometimes they just don't finish people off. And then let's say you're of that intermediate level, you kind of understand game, you have like great game sense and stuff. And let's say you don't have much to go off of, and you need to get some chakra back. This is an excellent way to get that chakra back. They will bounce up, you can get your chakra back, and then you have enough chakra for the next interaction. So you got great damage, and you also stalled enough time to get some of your resources back where they may as not have that much to go off of for that next interaction.
So it's worth dropping the combo there to get that chakra back, and you can still go for wake up options as well. So
yes, you could definitely go for a lot of wake up options like the regular chakra support dash and the chakra shuriken on the guard.
Yeah.
Now, depending on the level that they play at, that may or may not work, but this game is all about taking chances and 50-50s and stuff like that. So it's a matter of you have the option there for the next interaction.
Okay. So again, to recap what you said, if you want to get that quick damage, use the up combo. It's the fastest combo he has before the cutscene. And if you're obviously low on resources or low on chakra, do the neutral combo. When he bounces it, drop it, take that time to charge the chakra, and then go for the wake up option.
Just go for any wake up option. Just go for any wake up option that you find best suits the situation.
Okay.
Whether that be chakra shuriken to this, like regularly comboing them, whatever you can think of that best suits the situation to how you assess it, go for it.
Okay. And then obviously his down combo just for that quick damage. You want to keep them in a combo. You don't want to catch them flowing. Just that quick damage, jump, get in, and then keep going. Okay. So regarding like the tech of his combos now, like because obviously I know that a lot of people see me do, me and other people do, is they do the neutral combo into this. Yeah. So like just explain how to do it, and two, the effect it brings in it. Like, how would you recommend people use this?
So in my opinion, this is like something where, let's say you want to get a quick ultimate off. Maybe you could do something like this. Oh, I'm so bad.
I mean, there's like a tiny bit of delay, so.
Okay, actually, we can just. I may be able to do it.
There you go. Yeah.
You could do something like that. You could.
Yeah.
It's just like, now how that mechanic works. There is, like I said, or like you said right just then, there is a timing to it, obviously. So I would say you have to wait right before. It's kind of like the input went through for the pain that bounces you up. It's like the input went through, but it didn't at the same time. You switched as that input went in at the same time, so like this.
Like on like the literal startup of that animation, you're switching so that when they collide, it's in between the hits, so you still get the stun basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like I feel like something like that. It's so difficult to explain.
Yeah, I know exactly. Trust me, I know exactly what you mean.
It's like it's such a timing to it.
Yeah.
But what you could do with situations like that, you could do something like this. Oh my goodness.
This was good.
You could do something like this.
Get that extra max damage.
And then like just do whatever else you can. Like, it allows for you to do a lot of things, or something you could do maybe. There's not much, in my opinion. I don't do that too much because for me, there's not, at least from how I see it, there's not much you could do off of it unless you would do an ultimate or an attack pill and keep the combo going just with another character, just for the sake of adding extra damage. When there are obviously otherwise you could go about getting that extra damage. Yeah, I feel like for me, it's just a tech thing to pull off.
So it's basically just another option. It's not necessarily you need this to do this to be a good bit. It's more If you want another option, there is basically.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just like if nobody really knows about this, because I know a lot of people don't use this. This works.
Yeah.
And it's actually a lot of damage, and you kill them very fast like that.
True, you took off a lot of damage real quick just then.
Yeah, it's a lot of damage really fast.
Yeah, yeah. Even for me, and this is why I love doing these videos as well, because yeah, I do guys, but you don't see it from my perspective. But like, I learned too. I genuinely learned as well. Like, that was very fast damage, even though it was a very simple thing. And this is why I tell people, simple is sometimes more. You don't need to do the amazing. Sometimes doing stuff simple is more. That was a very simple thing. He did the up combo, jump, chakra dash, continued, but he took off so much damage very quick. Do you know what I'm saying? So
I do that a lot with Pain, because it's so much damage, and they will not get their subs back for a very long time because it's so little hits in between that combo. Because how Storm works, the more amount of hits a combo is, that goes towards them gaining their subs back. So something like this would give them their subs back much quicker than something like this.
Yeah.
Their subs will come back their subs will not come back quicker if you're doing the up combo extension versus the down combo extension.
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
So that's a little tidbit with Pain that really works for a lot of people in terms of getting very fast damage very efficiently.
Okay. So regarding again his combos, he seems to have just good combos across the board. His down combos are used, his up combos are used. You know, like, there are like, and his neutral combo as well. You know, like there are some characters where you don't, like for example Shizui, you don't really do his down combo as Shizui. You know, you barely do his neutral combo as Shizui. You mainly focus on his up combo. Do you know what I'm saying? With Pain, he doesn't have that issue. You can do all of them. They all have a use, basically. Okay.
Like, I think Pain is definitely one of the most viable characters in the game. He has a very great tool set. Even though you would see most people probably have him on the support end, but even if you pick him as your point character, as you can see, he has a very great tool set. No, this is Hashirama's tool set. So I do not mind that. But he still has an attack. Yes, Pain's tool set is right there on RJ's side, and you can see the only difference is I have kunai bags versus him having attack down tags, which is still it still works very well for combo extensions. It works very well if you do want to go through that thought process of taking down your opponent's attack damage. If you can see they're about to get something on you, it still works very well. So he still has one of the best tool sets in the game, which is at the highest level a very prevalent thing.
Yeah. Okay. So again, if you have Pain in the team, you're looking to put him first. I think the only other characters that you probably put above him is if like you have like the last Naruto on your team or something like that.
Yeah. Or someone like Sage of Six Paths Madara who has the defense down and the attack up. Exactly.
Yeah. Okay. Regarding these combos, again, just one more thing that obviously I want your opinion on. Now, obviously, you have a lot of like, you know, I would say the French players are probably notorious for this, but this thing here. What would you say? What's your opinion on that? Because obviously a lot of people will tell you, yeah, it's good because you know you can put in sub traps, you can do like a pill, keep going, stuff like that. What's your opinion on it? Because I know that you're not tech heavy. Your playstyle isn't tech heavy. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So from another perspective, a more fundamental perspective, what would be your opinion on that? Do you know what I mean? Doing that.
I would say, for me, I think grab buffering works extremely well when the opponent has no subs that you grab buffer.
Okay.
Because I have seen it work pretty okay for sub traps. I actually have been sub trapped by grab buffers a few times. I actually have. And I would say the times where it's happened, it was more like it just kind of caught me off guard. And granted, not too many people would be expecting a grab buffer.
Yeah.
Because it's just not many players do it. And I've only ever done it. I don't know how to do it. I've only ever done it on accident.
Okay.
But I can definitely say, like, for me, I think from what I've seen, it is most efficient to do it when someone has 0 subs, just because it allows them, like, let's say you got those 2 hits or whatever, and then into a grab buffer. Then what you would do at last Sasuke or Madara for that instance is like throw the attack pill, and obviously Madara's most damaging combo is his down combo. and if I have no subs, that's a lot of damage. It's a lot. So it is a great damaging opportunity. It's a great opportunity to connect the ultimate. But in my honest opinion about grab buffering, I would say coming from a more fundamental aspect, there's a lot of things you could do that would achieve the same effect.
Okay. So again, it's more so an option, not a you need to learn this kind of thing.
Yes. I would definitely say it's more so it's just an option to have in your arsenal that could prove very useful and could not prove very useful, just depending on what situation you choose to use it in.
Okay. Now, just because obviously we've not touched on it, is there anything you can say about his air combo?
Okay. So Pain is very interesting.
Okay.
Because he has one of the best air combos in the game. So what I'm going to do is go ahead, I'm going to jump, you're going to dash me.
Yeah.
And then try to get back on me as quickly as possible.
Okay.
Oh.
Oops, I'm trying to dash.
Oh wait, actually you'll actually have to hit me. I forgot. You'll actually have to hit me so you can actually do it.
Okay.
So
yeah, no chance.
That's something that he can do. It's just
no
like
chance.
literally
that range, man.
What you could do, and like if you just do this 9 times out of 10, or I wouldn't say 9 times. I won't get players' hopes up like that. That's not accurate. I would say 7 to 8 times out of 10, that air combo will connect. Because go ahead, try to air dash me. Actually, it's something like.
So let me from here. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like if you time it correctly, you can literally do that the whole time if you really time it correctly.
I was literally gonna say, I know this player. He literally just does this in the neutral. Like he'll just do this very quick, and it's because like the hitbox is so huge. Like.
Yeah. And that's it's what a lot of people do.
And again, to break it down for the beginner intermediate characters, a lot of people, so combo me in here for a second. If a lot of people, they whiff on hit basically. So like you have to dash to confirm. If you sub, I have to dash to confirm an air combo. So because Pain has so much range, right? He doesn't have to dash to confirm after an air combo.
Do ultimate on me. Do ultimate. Let's go.
Alright, cool.
we want this to last as much as we possibly can.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
But, yes.
So his first hit, again, the priority it's good for neutral and it's good for like air priority basically, because he has so much range in it, so much hit. The hitbox is huge, so you can catch people who like to dash, catch people who like to mash, and yeah. But in terms of guard pressure, it's not the one because of obviously the recovery.
Now there are some instances in where sometimes it does fully finish. It's really weird. It's mostly a glitch because I don't know anyone who knows how to forcibly make that happen.
Yeah.
There are some instances where it does fully finish like on guard somehow.
Okay.
But I think it's more so like when the player somehow drops it.
Yeah.
So I'm not exactly sure.
Okay.
But actually, let's say one tip that you can actually use universally is if you were to do this and you know that his recovery is a little slow, you're not going to be able, you are punishable. One thing you could do is, oh wait, I'm trash. One thing you could do is this.
Yeah.
You could do a pill counter to stop yourself from, you could do a pill counter to actually stop yourself from being caught on that recovery frame. So that would work out very quick.
Yeah, so again, breaking it down for the new intermediate players. So what's happening is when as soon as he lands, so when you do this, a lot of the times you're stuck in land. What in other fighting period games they call it landing lag. We call it guard manipulation or landing lag, however you want to call it. So what we're doing is that we're cancelling the landing lag with a pill or an outbreak pill. So the top and the down item select, and then we're using that to access our counter basically. So people who want to punish with like a combo, there you go. So again, and for the people that are fighting against Pain and you know that they're doing that, just punish it with a Jutsu. That's the best way. That's the best thing you got. Okay, so in terms of his air combo, it's mainly focused on his first hit. The second and third hit doesn't really have much to offer.
And actually, let's go over here. Let's go follow me over here because and you get more so in this area. One thing that's very interesting that I will give you guys a little tidbit with Pain. If you actually do his air combo in a place with a corner, it won't do any damage.
Didn't know that.
Will do something. Yeah, it won't do. If you do it in his air combo in a corner, it will not do any damage. Therefore, I would say versus come over here. Versus if we do it over here, it does a crap ton of damage.
Oh, yeah, Jesus, that last hit.
So, you come over here again. If you are stuck in this situation and you are aware, now that you guys are aware of that, and rather than doing this, rather than doing that and getting, or like that, and getting no damage off of it, you understand that now. So you guys could say like, all right, now you switch to your other character who has the better air combo damage and get to work.
Yeah. Are you able to hit his jutsu in, at all? Like if I was to do 2 hits into dash jutsu?
Oh yes, you could definitely do that.
So maybe that could also be an alternative, maybe.
That's definitely an alternative.
Yeah.
I would say if they're about to die, that's the situation where I would use that.
Yeah.
I would definitely use that in a situation where they are going to, if they're like they're right there at death.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, so his air combo does have quite a lot to offer. His first hit, and obviously now we know, doesn't finish the air combo by the wall.
Yes. So if you're by a wall or more so a corner, I would say it's mostly a wall, right? It's mostly a wall that's what happened. Do not finish that air combo. If you can, if you have to finish the air combo like that, go ahead. You just have to work with what you got. But if you can switch into a into a into your other character, do that.
Yeah. Okay. Again, didn't know that at all. I didn't know that at all.
There's actually more to his air combo a little bit. Like, you could do this. That's one thing that is very effective, because rather than if I immediately get on you and then try to like rather than try to do that, whereas if you jump block it perfectly, you could easily attack me again.
Yeah.
I could just do I could just do this. Oh wait, I would actually have to attack you first. We'll wait till your subs come back. So I could, once I actually make that contact with you, I could wait and then do something like that.
Throw people off the timing. Yeah.
Yes, it prolongs the timing.
Okay. Okay, so it's kind of like a bait, kind of like you're just trying to catch someone off guard by the timing of the dash, basically. Okay.
Yeah.
I think the mistake I see most Pain players use is so I know his damage comes from the last hit of the combo, right? I see so many players do this.
Yes.
Look at the damage that's happening.
I would definitely say I think everyone is at fault for doing that at some point when they were like, it's, depending on the situation, sometimes you're just desperate for any damage. You're like, give me something.
For real.
Sometimes you're just desperate for something, or you could just do that and you kind of damn near achieve the same damage.
Yeah. For like all of your chakra.
I have definitely been the type of person. I've definitely done this.
Yeah.
I've most certainly done that before.
Oh man.
It's very dependent. If I'm in a situation where I know I have to get this damage to make the situation better, I will do this. I will. If I know like that's the best option to do.
Yeah. Okay. Okay. So we spoke about pretty much all of his combos now. I don't think there's anything else we need to cover unless you have anything else that comes to mind. So
the only thing I can think about his combos. Were you thinking about moving to his tilt next?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, yes. Okay, yeah, we can go pretty. Everything about his combos. If we want to just talk about a generic combo cancel.
Yeah.
Oh goodness gracious, that's why I don't like that one.
Yeah, like, you can pop that before it hits.
That works. I can't do it right now. I think you just did it right there. Yes.
Yeah, there you go.
So that is one of his combo cancels, and then you know the one where he puts out the flames, right?
I don't think so. The one with his neutral combo.
Yes, it's the very end of his neutral combo.
This is the one where you have to auto step. You auto step forward and you hit.
So like this one.
Okay, I don't know. Oh, that one. Okay.
So that does work. It does work. Like, I'm surprised you actually got out of there, because typically if they have no subs, it doesn't matter if they throw the shuriken or not, they get hit.
Okay, maybe it was just one of the lucky ones then. Because I've every time I've done that, I've thrown kunai over it, but I don't know if it actually hits or not. I'll try it again.
Oh god.
Or if anything, do you want me to try it on you? If anything.
My goodness, how do you do that? You need to teach me. I've done that every time. I get hit by it.
I literally just threw a kunai. Let me do it again. Oh wait, no, I did the wrong one. Oh, I can't do it anymore. Alright, let's see. Yeah,
you need to be teaching me. I have never gotten out of that. I throw a shuriken, I still get hit.
Really?
Yeah,
every time I do it, I just throw a shuriken. Hold on, let me do it. I'll do it again. Wait, I need to jump out. I don't know why I'm trying to do it straight. Hold on.
What? Hold on, because I swear this works. Oh my goodness. Oh my, okay, this has to, alright, we're done with it. It's not working. I don't know, I swear this combo cancel works. You guys see it in competitive play. If you guys watch it, you've seen this cancel before. I promise it works. Figure it out for yourselves, because obviously I can't do it. I obviously can't do that.
It was just a reaction. I went, what? Nah. Hold on. You need to teach me what's going on.
Like, I swear, there's been plenty of times, Playco's done it on me, Dark Mass has done it on me, I throw a shuriken, I still got hit. I don't know what's going on right now. Maybe the game just changed.
Do they throw kunai after? I know his ultimate is very safe. Like, his ultimate is like super safe. So maybe they do that and throw kunai after? Maybe?
No, it's like they just do a regular neutral combo right before it ends.
Yeah.
And they just do the cancel regularly, and it still works out. I can do the. What?
I can't even do it.
They changed the game. They changed the game. No,
yeah, they
changed
patched
the
it.
They must have patched that. They did a soft patch. There's no way. That used to never work. I would get hit by it irregardless.
You have to do it like super quick, maybe?
I think
Nah, that's
so.
too slow. Maybe like
There we
that.
go. Okay, so it's the angle. It's the angle.
Yeah, there you go. There it is.
It's the angle that is. I'm just like, I swear I've thrown a shuriken plenty of times and I've still gotten hit.
There it is. So maybe you have to jump like, you know what it was? You know what I think it was, yeah?
What?
When we cancelled it, we jumped towards them. Maybe you have to ninja move to the side, and then that way it's at the perfect range for it. Maybe that's what it is.
I know when Playco and Mass do it, they do it to where they don't move. Because I don't really do that cancel that much, because I don't like paying cancels. I don't like his ultimate cancels, so I don't really go for them.
Neither do I.
Yeah, I don't like his ultimate cancels, so I don't really have too much experience in going for them like that. So that's why I say I'm not that great at doing that. But I can do the regular one, like keeping it up. I just can't. Oh, actually, that's one thing that's really good. But I'm not sure in a situation where I could show that.